Hey, it's Russell of Hotels Going Live. You guys know how I do it. I do it every, what is it, Monday through Friday. Time is unknown, but I do these lives every Monday through Friday, unless I'm out of town, but or unless I'm traveling. I'm still out of town. I'm in, where am I? Accra, Ghana. I'm still there, and but that doesn't stop me from doing these lives. Okay, still doesn't stop me from doing lives, providing I'm back and I'm here in front of my computer, and I got some quiet time. I can catch up on my work and all that kind of stuff. So even if I'm on the road, I'm still doing work. Right, I'm still checking my email. I'm still responding to emails. I have to respond to something on CVent now, CVent lead that I had to put out. So I'm still here working. So it's work all the way around, right? So it's work with this group that I'm dealing with, and as well as checking email, waiting for trying to get that next piece of business, right? You're always working on that next, that next group. So this is no exception. So anyway, let me turn on my what do you call it? My comments. So feel free to make comments. In fact, where is it at? There it is. So you guys can make comments. I'm live on LinkedIn, live on YouTube, like I am I try to do every day. I'm just going to say I try to do every day. Now, time is, sometimes, up in the air, but, right now it is 11:07 p.m. So I take it as 4 o'clock in LA, like 4:07 in LA, California time. But I'm not in California. We're 7 hours ahead of California. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock. So my day is winding down. My day is over. Okay, and got an early day tomorrow. Doing a tour of it's like a 3 hour. It's like 3 hours away from where I'm staying. So I got to get up early, and I think we got to be gone by 6 o'clock to get there to this. I'm not even sure where it is, but I'll let you guys know tomorrow when I go. But everything's been going well. Been doing, like I said, a lot of tours of the city. Just a lot of education, museums, things like that. So that's what we did today. Some monuments and all that kind of stuff. So kind of history of Accra, Ghana, and their role when they became an independent nation. Okay, so and just FYI for people that don't know, Accra, Ghana is a city. Accra is a city within Ghana. The country is Ghana. Ghana is a country within Africa. Africa is a continent. Okay, a lot of people say, "Well, Africa is a country." No, no, it ain't. Okay, no, it's not. Africa is a continent. Ghana is a country in West Africa, and the city, and I believe it's the capital city, is Accra. So there you go. Just a little education for you. So, other than that, like I said, you guys can make your comments. Of course, I got some stuff I'm gonna go over, some stuff I'm gonna share with you guys. Okay, so just bear with me, okay, and some hotel related stuff too. So this is all about hospitality. It's always about hospitality and travel, tourism, tourism around the world. It's not just about Russell of Hotels is global. Just in case you didn't know that. Okay, so Russell of Hotels is global, but always remember, let people know who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. Right. So I'm Russell of Hotels. I do hotel site selection. I do a myriad of other things, but we're just going to concentrate on the hotel site selection. So I help companies and organizations find that right hotel for their group, for their tour group, for their incentive travel, for their convention, conference, retreat, whatever the case is. Doesn't matter where it is. Today happens to be in, or this week happens to be in Accra, Ghana, but last year it was Rome, Italy, and then countless meetings that happen in the United States as well. So it doesn't matter when and where. I just need a call, say, hey, Russell, I need you to help me with this. Boom, I'm a resource, right? So I'm here to help wherever I can help, and this just basically takes that the piece, the hotel site selection piece off of someone's desk, right, where they don't have to worry about it. My job is to do the legwork. My job is to ask for the contract. My job is to do the RFP. My job is to send it, to prospective hotels and CVBs or DMOs. And my job is to get it back and compile all the information and give that to my client. And then we can go over it line by line, hotel by hotel, or whatever, and we make it happen. So there you go. So you got a little bit of who I am, what I do, and how I can help. Okay, always those three things. Remember that. Okay, so let's move a little forward. Okay, you guys know I do also do a show. I'm a hospitality personality. I didn't mention that, right? So I also have a show called On Air with Russell of Hotels, which comes on every Tuesday. Well, it didn't come on this past Tuesday because I was traveling. Okay, so but normally comes on, and I'm not sure about next Tuesday either. But we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna see what happens. But so I do a live hospitality talk shows live here on LinkedIn as well as YouTube at the same time. But it's a little bit more detailed. It goes about an hour. Okay, starts at 1 o'clock California time. It goes for about an hour. Okay, so there you go. But you can go and look at past episodes if you like, or past shows if you like. Like I said, the replays are on LinkedIn and YouTube as well. Okay, so let's move forward. Today is June is Thursday, June 8th, right? Tomorrow's my brother's birthday, so remind me. I got to make sure I, send him something or just wish him a happy birthday. I'm out of town, so I didn't send him anything before I left, so I have to make sure I pick up something for him here and then give it to him when I get back home. So, but anyway, this is a hotel that I checked out yesterday. Now, it was around the corner from where I'm staying. Now, I'm actually staying at an Airbnb, okay, because it was just more cost. Um, it made sense cost wise, right, to stay in an Airbnb. But my job is also to check out the hotels, right? And there are some people that are staying at hotels, just not this one. So this one's right around the corner. So I said, let me check out this hotel. It's called Hotel THHE. I don't know what THHE stands for, but it's in Accra, right on the corner from where I'm actually staying. So I can actually walk there, and I checked it out. Wasn't able to look at the rooms. I guess they aren't big on just people just showing up and just saying, "Hey, can I see a room?" You know what I mean? They're like, "Who is Russell of Hotels?" I'm like, "That's me." Well, we don't know who you are. I'm like, "Damn." I tried to get in, but I just couldn't. Okay, so let's show you one more time. It's kind of like a select service hotel. It's very nice though. It has outside seating. It has an outside patio, and I think that's indicative of a lot of the hotels here where they have because the weather, well, it's rain. This is a rainy season now, but normally it doesn't rain a lot, right? Other than the rainy season. So they take advantage of, they have outside dining, patios. In fact, we had one lunch today at a restaurant that it had outside dining as well. I think 90% of the restaurant is outside. Of course, the kitchen and everything and the bar are not. They're at least covered, right? But everything else, the dining experience takes place in a patio, right? So it was very nice, and it was a little overcast, so it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice. So once again, this is a hotel, TCHE in Accra. Like I said, I just popped in and just kind of so I'm just gonna take a look, just take a look, see. Like I said, it's a limited service hotel, so of course it's not a brand; it's an independent hotel, but it's small. It's probably about I want to say it's about 70 rooms or something like that. So interesting. Interesting. Let's move forward. So, okay, some people have been asking me, well, have you been eating okay? I know you're all about the non-meat eat. Did you break your diet? No, I didn't break. First of all, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, okay? Me not eating meat, excuse me, is a lifestyle, okay? So it's not a diet or a fad. 'Cause some people say, oh, he's a vegan today, he's going to be something else tomorrow. No, I've been a vegan for 4 years, okay? So next year will be 5. So, no, it's not a diet. It's a way of life. Okay, so but I was able, of course, I'm able to find, especially here in this city in this country, they have a lot of non-meat eat dishes or vegan dishes, if you will. I call them non-meat eats. So just in case you're just tuning in for the first time and what the hell is he talking about? Non-meat eats. Hashtag non-meat eats. That means I don't eat meat. Everything I post that has food has hashtag non-meat eats. So this was this was of course wasn't the whole dinner. This was no one cares about the dinner, right? They always care about the dessert. So this is I didn't eat that. Okay, that was not for me. This was for me. So this was a what do you call it? A poached pear. I can't remember last time, and some type of coconut cream. Okay, coconut cream is not dairy. Okay, so just in case people were like, well, what are you eating that cream? Well, no, it was coconut cream. So it was very nice, very delicate, very flavorful. Poached pear with a type of coconut cream next to it. Oh my God, it was delicious. It's just a way to just round out your dinner, okay? And the dinner I had, I can't remember exactly what it was. It was a rice dish. Um, it was spicy as heck. They used some spices I ain't never even heard of, and they're hot as heck. I was sweating and everything, but you know what? It was so good, right? So, talking about sweating so good, oh man, it was to die for. So yeah, so that was I just want to show you guys the what I had. Like I said, presentations, everything, right? Especially when you're dining out. Presentation was great. That was somebody else's, but they presented this, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's so colorful! Oh my God, what it tastes like? This and that." But yeah, so it was definitely good. So, and the name of the restaurant is Newsome Nam. I want to say I'm saying. I hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, check out my Instagram page because I posted, had to have more detail and the chef and the name of the restaurant. It's in Accra, Ghana, but check out my Instagram page and you'll see all the things I posted today. I only posted maybe you get from yesterday and today. Well, all the things I posted since I've been here. So check those out. Tell me what you think. And yeah, so yeah, just check them out. Okay, I always have something like an agenda when I do these lives, right? It's not all about just posting the videos and the pictures of the food in the hotel. And so it's not just about me just spewing out just whatever the heck I'm spewing out, right? It's about creating some content. And this is all creating content, of course, right? So it's not just creating content for me, Russell of Hotels, but of course I just mentioned a hotel in Accra. I mentioned this restaurant in Accra. So it's basically content creating for Accra, Ghana as well, right? So not just Russell of Hotels, but the restaurant, the hotel, and the destination, which is Accra, Ghana. Okay, um, content comes in many, shapes and forms, right? So this is just creating more content talking about these different brands, okay? But the brand starts with you, okay? Always remember that the brand starts with you. So get your brand together, okay? So last but certainly not least, like I said, I always have things that I want to talk about, and this is the three things that, even though I'm, like I said, I'm traveling, I'm working while I'm traveling, I'm doing all this kind of stuff, does not mean that I'm still not up to what's going on. I'm not up to date on what's happening within the hospitality space, right? So things are still going on, regardless if you're traveling or not. Things still go on. Things still happen. Okay, so I have to still be up on things. I still got to check my email, check the news, check, hotel or hospitality today or whatever heck it is, whatever publications I read. But anyway, so have hotel rates peaked? Now people would think, oh, the hotel rates are so high now. They've got to be this. It's got to be the highest it's going to go. No, it's not. Hotel rates have not peaked yet. Remember, business travel has not gotten back to where it was, right? So everything's compared to 2019 numbers, right? And right now, we're still waiting for this influx of we hotels are waiting for this, and I guess the business traveler are waiting to travel, and then the hotels are waiting this to receive this huge influx of business travel. So when that happens, what's going to happen? The rates are going to go up because that's what hotels are waiting for. Of course, yeah, we're dealing with the leisure travel and all this kind of stuff, and that's great, right? Because that's filler business, if you will. So we're getting that stuff in, but the price points are lower. Okay, so yeah, right now you're getting a deal, but just wait until the bulk of the business comes from the business traveler end or the business traveler market, then that's going to make all the rates go back up, right? So we haven't peaked yet. When are we going to peak? I have no idea. I can't tell you that. I ain't got a crystal ball. But what I can tell you is that we have not seen the rates that we're seeing now are not the highest they're going to be. Okay, so just mark my word, the rates that you're seeing now are not at the highest. Okay, some people are saying now, well, the hotels are expensive now. Yeah, they are, but they will be more expensive. And I would say, I don't know, I was going to say by fall, maybe. Yeah, by fall. Let's say by fall, the rates are going to increase. Pretty, they're gonna increase. Can I say substantial? They're gonna increase. I'm just gonna say they're gonna increase. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's gonna be over the top. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be pretty substantial, but it's gonna be definitely more than what's going on now. Okay, so So if you think the hotel rates have peaked, think again. They have not. Just wait. And I'm gonna say by end of summer, going into fall. But fall is it's not going to impact like the Christmas area. I think Christmas time, I think rates will, how rates normally go because business travel does stop around the holidays. Like after Thanksgiving, the business, traveler does stop travel. Although it's not traditional now because of COVID. We're in this non-traditional world now, right? Or the new normal, or however the new reality, or whatever the heck we're calling things. But things have changed, right? People people are still traveling, right? Business people are still traveling, but they're masked as, remember that whole term, bleisure travel? That's a real thing, right? I talk about that all the time, but I'm not going to go into real detail about that. But bleisure is business and leisure, right? So they'll travel during the week for business, and they'll extend their stay, say like over the weekend for leisure. So you put those together, you got bleisure, okay? Bleisure. So that is not going away. I think right now that the bleisure is masking a lot of the business travel, okay, because we don't know where these people are coming from. Meaning people are not back in the office yet, and salespeople are having a hard time finding exactly where this business is coming from. How's it coming through, and we don't know anything about it because they're not able to go and contact these people because maybe their emails have changed. Maybe they don't have the same emails. Maybe different people are now in those positions. There's a whole bunch of things that hotel salespeople need to figure out, and they have not figured that out yet. Okay, but they have figured out that a new market segment is bleisure. Okay, and that's business and leisure together. Okay, there you go. And I just had to turn on this air conditioning here because it is quite humid. It does get quite warm here in Accra, and I didn't have I'm in a separate office that has a separate air conditioning, right? So I just turned it off. So if you hear a little rattling in the background, just know that I'm being comfortable. Okay, that's all you need to know. So enough of the hotel rates peaking. They have not peaked yet. So if you haven't listened to what I said, do the replay. But business or hotel rates have not peaked yet. They will continue to go up because the business traveler has not returned to traveling full time like they once were 2019. Okay, so we're still waiting for that big influx of business that's coming from the business world. Okay, so we're still waiting for that. Okay. Marriott's new brand. Marriott another new brand. They have another brand. They already got 31. Why do they need 32? I don't know why. Don't ask me, but they did come up with another one. It is called, but this is not the official name because it actually um, named yet. But this is what they're working with now. It's called Mid X Studios. MID, the letter X Studios. Okay, so that's the name or the brand they're working with, but that's not the official name. It may eventually be the official name, but that's to be determined. Okay, these are supposed to open. I think they're working on three that are supposed to be open and operational sometime in 2024. So when I find out more, of course you'll find out, right? So, but they are, somebody else. What market are they going to be in? What are they going to represent? Well, it's going to be the long-term budget segment. It's like Residence Inn is a long term, right? So that's within that same segment, but it's going to be the budget end. It's going to be the low end. Okay, so look for that to come out next year, 2024. They're working on three, so it's only going to be three here, and I believe they're all in the United States. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that. See, you guys didn't know I know stuff, right? I keep up with what's going on, right? So right now the name is called MidX Studios, but that's not the official name. Okay, so don't say Russell Hotel says it's going to be this. Well, I'm telling you that when they come out with a concept, they work with a specific name that's not official yet, right? So maybe that's the concept name at this point, but it could be the brand, the full time name. It's just that it has not come to fruition yet. Okay, so they're still working on that, but just know that they're coming out with a budget, long term stay brand called whatever MidX Studios. Okay, so that's Marriott's new brand, which would take them to number 32. They have 32 brands under the Marriott name. So didn't know that, did you? Well, now you know. And Russell of Hotels who was live in Accra, Ghana, told you. Okay. And what does a hotel sales department do? Somebody, people always ask, what is a hotel sales? Especially people that don't really don't know. They're not in the industry, and even people within the industry don't even know what they do. Okay. They were like, what do you guys do now? There's a sales department, they're in that office down there. We never go in there. We never see what's going on. And they never talk to us. Okay. So we really don't know what they do. We just know that they always come ask for rooms and they ask for showrooms. They have people around and they eat dinner and lunch in our restaurant. That's all we know. Does that sound familiar? Okay, I'm sure it does. But yeah, but what I did last night, it was last night, came up with this whole. I work on stuff all the time. I'm like, how do you kind of spoon feed people on how to learn different things within hospitality? A couple of weeks ago, I did CVBs and DMOs. You know, what's the breakdown or what is their role in tourism? Okay, so I did one, and it's on LinkedIn. These are both on LinkedIn, and they're both shareable, so you can share them with people to follow you. Share them with your team if you work in a hotel. For people that don't work in a hotel and you're trying to understand it, it's printable information. So if you have questions, I love to be a resource for you. So you can always reach out to me and message me on LinkedIn or however you want to get a hold of me, you can. Because, like I said, I want to be a resource, right? So I'm here to give out as much information as people want to receive. Okay, so I did the same thing for hotel sales department. Exactly what they do, what is their role, as far as like branding, marketing, revenue generation, all that kind of stuff, right? Budgets. I mean, everything is there. It's all mapped out. It's like I want to say it's 8 points. 8 points. Yeah, yeah, 8 points. Okay, so just check those out there. Like I said, they're on my LinkedIn page. It's fresh. I just put it up there. Like I said last night, I believe, not 24 hours ago. I put it up. So just check those things out and see exactly, what it is that hotel salespeople do, or what the sales department's role is within the hotel, not just in the hotel, within the industry or within that area, because it's all about the competition. It's all about revenue management. It's about going out and having relationships with clients. I mean, it's a lot of things, and it's all condensed, and it's right there for you to learn. Okay, so there you go. So that's what it's all about. Like I said, I'm trying to be well, I don't try to be a resource. I am a resource. I just wish more people would ask more questions about certain things within the industry. But my job, not just to do these lives, right, but it's to educate people on the industry, because there's a lot of people that really don't understand the industry, and how they're going to find out unless someone tells them, right? So I just take it upon myself just to educate as many people as I can, as far as what the industry is about, how it works, specifically sales, because I spent most of my career in sales, but I did operation as well. So maybe the next thing I do would be have to do with operations, because I've already done the role at a CVB or DMO. And CVB stands for convention. I can see my eyes glaring in there. CVB stands for, it must be late. Yeah, it is. And the funny thing, before I go off on these tangents, right? Okay, I was watching an NBA game last night, right? Now, the NBA game comes on, it came on last night like at 2 o'clock in the morning here. So I can understand why people that live abroad or travel abroad, they're like, I can't stay up and watch this stuff. I need to record this thing, right? So I didn't watch the whole game. I'm like, I don't think so. I had to go to sleep. It was like 3 o'clock, right? So, but anyway, yeah. So I just thought I'd throw that out there, right? I don't see how people can sit up and watch the game, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, right? So, but anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so first tourism. I was talking about tourism. Okay, so I was talking about CVB's convention. CVB stands for Convention and Visitors Bureau. DMO stands for Destination Marketing Organization, which is the marketing arm of the of that specific destination. So I explained all that stuff last week as well. So I took that one first, Then I went into hotel sales. So I don't know what's next, but maybe operations I'll tackle next, right? But feel free, like I said, to check this stuff out, to share it. I always put things out there that are shareable. It's easy to learn. You can share it with your staff. You can share it with, whoever you want to share it with. So, but it's there. So check out Russell of Hotel. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's Russell Edmond, my page on LinkedIn, and you'll see all that information there. So there you go. So once again, I'm live here in Accra, Ghana, which is in West Africa. I'll be here till next week, right? Next week. So I'll keep you posted on that kind of stuff. But I'm putting all my videos and things on Instagram. So feel free to go to my IG page, Russell of Hotels. You can see everything that I posted thus far. So anyway, that is it. So make sure, like I said, you guys can always make comments on this because that's what it's all about. But maybe it's one of those times when people are busy, right? Like I said, it's 11 here, so which means it's like 4:30, 4:32 in Los Angeles. Okay, so I understand, but I need to get out for this because I got an early day tomorrow. I'll make sure I post those pictures as well. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Once again, check out my page. What does a hotel sales department do? You may know, but I guarantee there's some stuff on there that you don't know. Even if you work in a hotel, if you're not in the sales, well, sometimes even the salespeople don't even know what they're supposed to be doing. So salespeople, if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, check out what I posted on my LinkedIn page, and then that way you'll know. But like I said, once again, I'm a resource. Give me a call, send me an in message, however you want to get a hold of me. I'm accessible to answer any questions or to help where I can help. Okay. So anyway, until tomorrow, when I do this again, you guys have a great day and happy Friday. Well, I guess tomorrow will be Friday. It's almost my Friday, right? So, but happy Thursday night or happy about to be Friday, wherever the heck you are in the world. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Peace.